Hey guys, you know it's here. It's me, Fusion What Ifs, and today I'm gonna be doing What If Deku Was Neglected, Part 2, guys. Like we know it's here, so let's get straight into it. We cut to Izuku in class, right? Aizawa walks in and tells them they're gonna have to do something very important. Wait, fuck. Is it this moment or is it the other moment? Oh shoot! When did he pick a president again? Is it? We know it's before. Yeah, it's before. So they're like, you guys are gonna have to pick a class representative, and a class representative, no, a class, fuck, a class president and vice president. How is that so hard to fucking say? So yeah, a class president and vice president. Everyone's screaming for them to pick them, and Izuku doesn't really care. Bakugo and Katsumi and Katsuki are just screaming, bro. They're like, "Hey, pick me, you nerds! I'm gonna be the best president." They're all screaming. Izumi's, also trying to, preach. Shoka. It's the only people who really aren't preaching is like Shoto, Shoka, and Izuku. So they're just there watching. Shoka. No, Izuku turns to Shoka and is like, "Do you see this?" Shoka's like, "Yeah, it's pretty sad." And Ida comes up. He's like, "Guys, let's just vote." They're like, "Vote? You're saying this because you want to win?" And Ida's like, "Yeah, of course I want to win, but like still, vote, democracy." And they're like, "Okay, same, okay, seems legit." So like, that's what they do. He tells Momo to make ballots and a box, and she does. All right. In the end, Izuku ends up winning, with Shoka coming second. No, wait. Yeah, fuck, sorry. Izuku comes up first with Momo coming second, right? Izuku looks around, he's like, who the fuck voted for me? like he's genuinely confused, right? And then, Shoka, kind of just, kind of just nods at him. He's like, okay, so she voted for me. But where the hell did the other votes come from, And, he sees that, people are like, yeah, he'd be a pretty good president, like, he's pretty calm, collected, and, he's pretty strong, like, strongest in our class. Katsuki and Katsumi are like, what did you say, you damn Electric, whatever, Pikachu? And, Kaminari is like, yeah, he's strong and kind, unlike, some of the other strong ones. And, Katsumi and Katsuki are like, what did you say? Don't, I'm gonna kill you. And, that's when Aizawa comes in and, wakes up. He's like, yep, guys, shut up. And they go to the cafeteria, Izuku and Shoka are eating alone. Izuku and Shoka are eating alone, right? And, oh my god. Wait, fuck, what's it called? Shoto, no, the bastards. Yeah, that's what I call them. That's what I call them, right? Yeah, the bastards. The bastards try to walk up to them, but before they could, an alarm rings. And they're screaming, level 3 security threat, level 3 security threat, everyone exit the building, or something like that. And, everyone's fucking screaming, running, and all that shit. And, Izuku and, Shoto are getting, friggin' boxed around. And, he stops one and he's like, what's going on? It's like, this is lovely security threat. That means a villain got in. Or, someone broke past the gate. It's never happened in my 3 years of being at you. And, he's screaming. And, they're all running. And, Izuku just doesn't really care, right? He's just still sitting in a seat. And, he and Shoko are just, like, talking, over the loud clouds. And, they hear Ida tell them to shut up. And, it's just, the news outside, Izuku's kind of impressed, he still doesn't like, Ida, but, he's kind of impressed, right? Kind of impressed. And yeah, kind of impressed. So, what the hell happens? Yeah, when they go back into class, Izuku says that his first duty as president is to give it to Ida. And that's what he does. He gives it to Ida, and Ida's now class president. Ida's, pretty fucking happy. Because, this is like his dream. It's on his fucking life plan, isn't it? So, yeah, that's just technically his dream. And yeah, this is when Aizawa tells them that like a week from now they're gonna be going to the USJ. That's what they get ready to do. Time skip a week. Yeah, so they're at the USJ, and it's like the last class, right? So they all get ready. They're wearing their hero costumes, all of them, or yeah. Sorry, what the hell? I just threw my foot. All of them. You know, when they're in the bus, Suyu comments that shit. Suyu comments that Izumi's power is very close to All Might's, and then Izumi's caught off guard. He's like, wait, no, it isn't. All Might's power is a lot stronger, and it doesn't produce lightning. I know Katsumi and Katsuki back her up. And, they're like, yeah, she's no way she's gonna be All Might, because I'm gonna be next number one hero. And then Sue says that they don't really have a chance because you know they're like the strongest, but Izuku's stronger, and he's definitely gonna be popular with him being called a collected. They're like, what did you say? And then Kaminari is like, yeah, you see, you guys are like bombs, ticking time bombs. Who knows what people aren't sure whether or not you're the villains or the heroes at this point. And he's like, what did you say? And they're about to fucking explode him. But I thought it turns around. He's like, hey, we're here. And they all get out of the bus. When they walk in, shit, what the hell? I'm speaking so fast. Let me take a breather. When they walk in, they see 13. 13 is talking. No, 13 doesn't talk yet. Sorry. They look around and they're pretty much amazed. 13 looks towards 13 looks towards 13 looks towards Aizawa, and Aizawa just holds up 3 fingers. This is to show that All Might is currently out for the count and can't really come right now, right? So she nods her head and she turns towards the kids. And then he's like, she's it. I'm not even sure if 13's a he or a she. I swear, bro. So I'm gonna call it it. So it turns towards the students and it's like, hello, my name's 13. I'm gonna be your rescue training teacher, right? You see, my quirk is black hole, which could easily save people, but it could also easily kill people, which is why we brought you here to train you guys on rescue, so that even if your quirks are relatively safe, even if your quirks are dangerous, we could help calm it down. And everyone's happy. Araka is still pretty fucking pumped because it's 13 and all of that. And she keeps on talking. While this is happening, a portal opens in the middle of the USJ, and villains start pouring out. And then Kirishima says, "Wow, there's even fake villains." And as I was like, fake villains? No, there isn't. And he goes on the railing. He's like, 13, take care of the kids, and he jumps down. Right. When this happens, black smoke starts to swirl behind them, and they turn around to see Kurogiri. Kurogiri is like, seems that we have some kids to disperse of, right? And before you say anything else, Bakugo and Katsuki this time, yeah, Katsuki and Katsumi both jump, and they both shoot explosions directly at what's it called? At Kurogiri. But these explosions relatively do nothing, right? These explosions do nothing because he just dissipates and turns into smoke, and he starts to teleport everyone, but Ida somehow got away and is out the door because I told him to leave, so he left to go get the teachers. So yeah, holy Izuku gets teleported to the same place before, except Izumi is also there, so yeah, that's a plus. Katsumi gets Katsuki, and Katsuki gets Katsumi, and Shoka is with Shoro. So yeah, they're on the thing, and Mineta's pissing his pants. He's like, "We're gonna die, we're gonna die, we're gonna die." Izuku just just freaking shuts him up, bro. He slaps him. He's like, "Dude, calm down. We're heroes in training. This is what we're supposed to be going up against in like 3 years. Get your shit together." Mineta just no, sorry, fuck. Yeah, sorry. Mineta just like nods his head, and yeah, he just nods his head pretty much. Izuku then decides that he tells Suyu to jump with Izumi and Mineta, her to do a Daluwer smash, because I'm pretty sure, yeah, her to do a downward smash, and for Mineta to throw his sticky balls into the water. And before they call, and before you guys demonetize me, I'm sorry. Like I swear, I swear it's just a squirt. So yeah, stirs sticky balls in the water to trap them. That's what they do. And they ask how you gonna get out. And Izuku says he has his own way, right? So they do that, and they capture all the villains inside like this sticky ball tornado, whatever, right? And while this is happening, Izuku just freaking jumps up and leaves. Well, not really leaves. He just kind of like appears in like a kind of black flash. Because remember, whenever he uses his scissor 7 powers, I mean no, so he's not gonna use his 7 powers yet. Not yet. So his hair is still green. So he appears there in a black blur, not a flash, a black blur. You know, because him being in a blur is slightly faster than is fast. Him being a blur is slower than him being a flash. So yeah, he gets there, and he sees Azaga getting his shit completely beat out of him, right? So right, he goes to save Aizawa, and he saves Aizawa. This Shiro comes up, backs him up, and freezes the Nomu. And yeah, he freezes the Nomu, and he tells Shiro thinks that it's done, right? But Kiryu just starts laughing. He's like, haha, the Nomu has hyper regeneration. You're not gonna survive that. And before Shiro can even react, the Nomu comes out of nowhere and hits her straight head on, like it breaks a few of her ribs. And Izuku was trying to save her, but he wasn't there fast enough. Why? Because by the time the punch made contact, he wasn't. That's the time he looks, right? So he screams no, and Shoko gets her shit launched, right? And this is when Izuku kind of loses it. Something in him snaps, right? He looks down, his hair is covering his eyes. Shigaraki's like, was that your girlfriend? No worries, you join her very soon. And his hair turns black, his eyes turn red, and his clothes and his sword start to appear on him. And Shigaraki's like, wait, you can't be. The whole class is. That's when they see that the whole class is kind of fucking scared. They're like, wait, it can't be. And Azara says, Killer 7. And Izuku looks up, his eyes are blazing red, right? And then he says something unknown. He starts to release his willpower, and this causes a type of blue spirit to go around him, and this knocks out all the villains except Shigaraki, Kirigiri, the Nomu, and Izumi, and no, sorry, not Izumi because Izumi isn't there. Except the Nomu, Shigaraki, Kirigiri, Su, but Mineta is knocked the fuck out. So yeah, and he just looks up, right? And he accidentally just did Conqueror's Hockey. And Rayleigh can feel this, all the way from the fucking Highland. It's like, seems like I found a successor. So yeah, he goes up and he starts walking up. This is when the Nomu starts to back up, right? Because the Nomu is it takes orders, but it's more animal than it is human, right? So its primal instinct is saying to get away, that it right now is a prey and it should run, right? It tries to run, but Izuku just appears in a black flash, and he kicks the Nomu back to the spot where he is. No, you're not getting away, not after what you did. And he draws his sword, right, and he slams on the floor, and here he kind of gets laughing. He's like, what's that sword gonna do, right? But that was a mistake, even though he knows Scissor 7, he used Killer 7, he's still kind of fucking cocky. Comes over on the ground and he's like, it does this, and then the things start to levitate, right? And they start spinning and spinning and spinning. They look like they think of it as of kind of how King spins his 5th form of Chastafol, increase, kind of like that. But it's still spinning, and it's little shards, right? And Shiraki's he's pretty fucking impressed. He's like, wait, what's going on? And before he can even say anything else, right, Izuku launches all of them at the Nomu, right? And because they're all metal, when they hit each other, it starts to create sparks, right? This makes a big ass explosion, right? The Nomu's decimated, ashes. There's like nothing left, right? Shigaraki's like, you sure? No, fuck, what the fuck? Shigaraki's like, you cheated, you cheated, I'm gonna kill you. But he's scratching his neck, right? And he's not really thinking clearly, because no normal human would go against Killer 7, because he's Killer 7, bro. He's gonna fuck your shit up. That's all I can say. So Izuku refreezes his sword together, and he coats it in his aura, right? It starts to extend, and he swipes, right? But right before he can get Shigaraki teleports them out of there, and yeah. Izuku puts his sheath back on, puts his hood on, and he looks back to see the group, right? Everyone's fucking quaking, right? And this is when All Might walks in, Renton. He's like, he tries, he sees Killer 7, and, him thinking, it's a fucking assassin after them. Goes to throw a punch, right? But, Izuku blocks this, and, he just kicks All Might. All Might immediately turns into his debuff form, showing it to everyone. Everyone's fucking surprised. It's like, All Might? And, Izuku just walks, and, he walks towards Shoka, Everyone's just fucking scared at this point. Like, what the fuck is he gonna do? He's gonna kill her? And, Izuku just puts his hand, just covers his hand in ki, and he starts to heal Shoka, right? And Shoka wakes up. He's like, Izuku, is that you? And Izuku nods his head, and he tells him that he's not gonna be able to see her for a while, because now that the secret is known, he cannot go to UA anymore. But Shoka's like, please don't leave me again. But Izuku says he's sorry. He sheds a tear. And he goes in a black flash all the way back to Zanwu. Dude, he dipped all the way back to Zanwu. When he gets there, he collapses on the floor. And he starts bawling his eyes out, because he feels bad leaving Shoka for a second time, especially when he knows that he likes Shoka. So yeah, that's pretty much what happens. Rayleigh walks in and he's like, I see. Did you lose someone? And Izuku kind of just nods his head, seeing that. He starts to explain what happened. Rayleigh's like, okay. And he tells Izuku that he's gonna make him. No, he tells Izuku, you want to become my successor. Izuku's like, what? And he's like, I can teach you this power, hockey, because it's very fundamentally easy. Think about it. And he starts to explain hockey, but he doesn't understand. So he says this one quote: hockey is the power that lies dormant in all the world's creatures. Present, fighting spirit, and intimidation. It is no different from the things that humans can naturally sense, such as these acts, the act of not doubting. That is strength. Thus, Rayleigh's explaining hockey to fucking 7. 7 kind of gets it, and they start to do their training. He accepts and starts to do training. He then explains to Izuku that there's 3 types of hockey: armament, observation, and conquerors. And he tells Izuku that the 2 that say that anyone can learn the 2, but only 1 in a million are born with conquerors hockey. But he tells Izuku that he has conquerors hockey. Izuku's confused, like, how do you know? And then he said that when you knocked out those villains when you were mad, that was conquerors hockey. And Izuku, he just nods. He's like, okay, that's pretty interesting. And yeah, that's where he starts to do the training. Cut back to Cut back to the USJ. Everyone's scared. They grab everyone. All Might's debuff, so Green Second has to carry him. And yeah, they all go back to class. Everyone kind of afraid of Izuku, even Katsumi and Katsuki. But yes, mom. Well, that's pretty much it, guys. Sorry, this one's kind of short. I'm kind of rushing it, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Peace out, guys.